Hello and welcome to your next tutorial in Visual Basic, and today we're going to be discussing something that's very exciting, how to write and read information from a text file, and how to actually save information and then open it. So that's pretty exciting, you gotta admit. So first of all, let's create in this example, we're just going to use a simple text box, and let's see here, so click this little thing right here, you can make it multi-line if you wish. And let's actually change this guy to be big. And okay, let's figure out how to write information to a text file. So let's create this button, call it btn write. Then down here, call it write. And let's double click this thing to access it. Okay, so we want to be able to write the information that we type into that text document to a file. Well, and you can ignore this. You'll see why I have that there as a comment in a moment, or a little later. In order to use open file dialog boxes and saving things and whatnot, we have to access some predefined classes in Visual Basic. So we're going to have to import, imports, plural, system.io, which stands for input-output. And this will allow us to use those all these different stream writers, stream readers, and all that stuff. And you might be thinking, well, why do we have to type this in? Why couldn't the makers just make it there automatically? Well, the reason for this is because every time you import something in any kind of programming language, it takes up more space. And depending on what it is, it could take up a lot of space. For an example, you might know JavaScript libraries, such as jQuery or whatnot. The more libraries you have open, or the more classes or whatnot, the more space that gets taken up. Even though we don't have anything written out, it's loading everything in this. So that's why it's not there automatically. Okay, so let's create our first stream writer so that we can write things to a file. So just create a variable, let's call it write as stream writer. So this will allow us to access this right here that's located in here. That's why we can't use this without this. So it's very, very important. So then we'll be referring to it as the write from now on. So in order to write, the first thing we're going to want to do is, well, first of all, type out that variable, write, and then type out file. So it's basically the information that it's going to be creating the file. And after this, we could type out create text, but we don't want to do that every time. We just want to append the text, and basically that's just modifying the text. Now what's so beautiful about this is if the text file does not already exist, it will automatically create it for you, so you don't have to worry. And then inside there goes the directory, and that is what this is for. And I'll paste that in there, and there we go, beautiful. Next, we're going to type out that variable again, write, dot, and then write line, and there it is. And that's basically going to write whatever we have in our text box here to the text file that's being created here. So in here, type out the name of the text box. So did I give a name to it? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, text info. So it's just whatever you put in there. So text info dot text. There we go. So then it will write the line to this file that's being created in this directory with whatever we have in there. And then after that, we need to close it. And the reason we need to close it is because it's invisible. This process is invisible. We can't see it. And none of the changes will be made until it closes. On top of that, if you try reading later, or if you click read and write, if it doesn't close, the application will crash because we never closed it from that other session. So we might be writing now, but even if we write twice in a row, if we click the button twice in a row without executing this code right here, it's already going to be running, so then it's going to crash. So you have to close it at the end. And it's not closing your application, it's just closing this thing that's going on in the background. So you don't have to worry about that. So click Save All. And, oh, I don't want to do that yet, because I had a test run of this. Yep. So I need to delete that file, so I didn't have it pre-made. So now let's run the application and have it say, I don't know, hello, my name is, let's go on to the next line, Adam, and click write. Minimize, minimize. And now you see the file was recreated. And now it says, hello, my name is Adam. So that's really, really cool. And, well, we can just close it from there. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's learn how to read the information that's in a file. So this would be btn read. I don't know, for some reason, I started thinking about Arthur. You know, PBS Kids is Arthur. The reads. I don't know. And now in order to read information, we need to do pretty much the same thing up here again. Dim, and let's call it read. You can call it whatever you want. As stream reader. Excuse me. Okay, so now the first thing we need to type out is the variable again, reader, is equal, or it's read. And then file dot open text. There we go. And then the directory. Let's see if I still have it. Oh, sweet. So I didn't change anything. Next, we want to place that information. So we might be reading the information. So this information will now be stored in, it's going to locate the file and open the text that's in this text right here in this directory and store it in this read right here. And we want to display the read in this text info.txt. So we'll just type out read as such dot read to end. There you go. So that's really, really cool. And then we're going to want to close it. So let's type out that variable read dot close. So if I click save, save all. Should be clicking save all. So if I throw out, I don't know, hello. You know what? Let's read it first. So let's read, and it fetched what was there. Now let's modify it. Hello world, and click write. Now, if I click read, this didn't delete what was already there. It's going to add it on top of it. So if I click read, notice how the original one was right there, just the hello, my name is Adam, and then the modified one that I typed in was added onto that. So that's pretty cool. So it didn't clear anything, just so you know. Now let's figure out how to actually save a file or open it. So let's do save first. I think we should be doing save first. So create a button, and I'll call it btn save. Then I'll go all the way down here, click save, and then we're gonna have to create this guy right here, a save dialog box. Just click it wherever, and then let's change the name to box save. Whoops. Box save, and let's open our little save guy right here. So the first thing we're going to need to do is actually type out box save dot show dialog. So this will open that little window that says where do you want to save the file, basically. And the next thing is to actually type out that variable we had before. So we're going to be saving the file, so we're going to be writing it again. So let's click out write again. And this is pretty much the same thing. So it's file.open text again, but instead of listing the directory, we're going to want to type out the box save right here, dot file name, and oh dear. Oh, I think I got the wrong one right here. Is this going to be the read? Oh, I guess I got the wrong one there. Box save. So we're going to want to be doing the read. Okay, so oh, I put open text. I'm sorry. This is save. This isn't. I didn't want to open the text. I want to write line. So file dot write line, or append text. There you go. It's the same stuff up here, and then we're going to want to write the right line as well, since, we don't have to really worry about that. So copy. And get rid of the save here. I don't know. Wait, why did I put that there? I want to write here, right? There you go. So it's going to append the text, which basically means you'll be able to modify it, and then you're going to be able to write whatever was in there. And then we're going to want to close. So write.close. Click save. Press F5. Let's read the information and add something to it. Add. Then you can click save, and you can save it somewhere. So let's save it to our desktop, and let's just call it the same file. Let's replace it, and if we open it up, we'll see a lot of awkward information there. Hello, my name is Adam. Hello, hello, hello. Well, it's all duplicated, so it's all there. So I'm going to close this. And what if you want to specify or show people the .txt, save as file type? What you can do is type out box save .filter, and then in there, click equals, couple quotes, and then in here type out text files, followed by, and then in the parentheses, this will be the information that goes in there. So this is what will appear visible. You throw out one of these vertical things, and what comes after that will actually tell what type of file to save as. So this is visible to what's on the box. This will actually tell the application itself what to save it as. So then throw out another one of these vertical thingamajiggers, and then all files is usually another common one, followed by this. As such, another vertical bar to actually tell them how to save it. And there you go. Click save, save all. So if I click save, notice how it says save as file type as such, all by default. So that's pretty cool. And whoa, the only error is because see, it says an empty path. So let me stop debugging. So this is why you use your try catch to catch those errors. We had nothing in there, so that's why there was an error. Okay, so now let's create an open now. So let's actually copy this. I'll just copy it. And I'm running out of time. I think I can get this all in. Gotta be faster. btn open. Open. And then go down here again. Use the open dialog box. And let's call it box open. And then the default file name that's going to be searching for is this. We just want it blank, right? And then double click this. And then for the open, in this one, we're going to be throwing out pretty much the same thing. So box save, let's just copy this right here. Copy, paste. This would be box open instead. So when you're opening it, it's going to, by default, be searching for a text file, but you can always switch it to all files if you want. And we'll be opening the box open. And then below that, we're going to be opening, so we're going to be reading the information. So let's copy all of this. Actually, it's all three of these. So let's copy all of this. Go all the way to the bottom. And it's going to be doing the very same thing. But instead of going to this directory, we're going to want to be looking for the file name that you loaded. Basically, that's being loaded. So paste this. Instead of box save, it's going to be box open. It's the same stuff. So I click save, press F5, and hello to you all. I click, I can only open. I was thinking about saving. So actually let me save to a new one, hi.txt, click save, and then let's clear this, and let's actually open it now. So open hi. Here's hi. I didn't give it a file name, so click open, and now there it is back. So that's how you use the open dialog boxes and the save dialog boxes. If I click this again, the hi's not there. If I click it to all files, and there it is, because I didn't save it as a text file, just a regular file. But that's about it for this tutorial. I hope this was useful for you, and this is very much an exciting tutorial to learn how to do all of this. And I'll see you next time.